Good morning. Jeffrey Friedman, Senior Commodity Broker, RJO Futures. Today is January 3rd. Let me say Happy New Year, and I hope that you had a great one. Well, what's the word of the day? I'd have to say that the word of the day is that they passed in Washington part of what we were looking for, so we didn't fall off the cliff. And that tone was real strong yesterday. We were up a lot, and it was real strong the day before the new year on anticipation. So what did we have? We had a 60-point swing in the S&P. First we went down 28 to 30 points on Friday of last week, thinking that they were not going to be able to cut a deal of any kind, and we were going to go right off the cliff. And the stock index futures were in panic mode and selling off dramatically. Then we came back Monday on the 31st, and we rallied up, and actually we were down 28 looking at the March S&P future contract, and we rallied up about 33, 34 points for the close. And so they actually gained even more than what they broke, thinking the rumor was out that they could cut a deal. Then they did cut a deal. We came back after the first of the year, and lo and behold, we rallied another 35 points. So from the bottom, we gained from the bottom. I mean, if you were smart enough to say, hey, I think that they're going to get a deal going fundamentally, and it's a big deal because it's not a weekly report, it's not a monthly report. These tax situations that they cut will affect the country going into a deep recession or not, a big slowdown or not, and how people are taxed on dividend and earnings and things like that. So it was a big deal, but they did get something done, and that's why the market rallied. The day before the end of the year, we were up probably over 10 to 12% in the S&P, probably around 10.5, 11% in the Dow and the NASDAQ. So we had a good year. We've been up for about 3.5 to 4 years, give or take. So the bull market was alive for 3 years, and it definitely was alive for 2012. Now we're in 2013, first week of the year. And we have some things on the docket that you should be aware of fundamentally, and then we'll talk about technicals real briefly. Probably the most important thing are the FOMC minutes that are coming out in the afternoon. Tomorrow is a big one. That's non-farm payroll. It's a monthly report, and that's going to gauge how things are going along. Now, it's going to be kind of on a back lag because these things that they got achieved in Washington won't affect non-farm payroll or the unemployment rate because that was a back month analysis. So we'll, going forward, we'll see if this is encouraging for employers to expand or not. Now, have said that that's probably the biggest things that we have on the docket today. We're kind of unchanged after a huge rally yesterday. Looking at the technicals real quick, and let's use the S&P March contract. We're around 1455. Last year's high was around 1460, 62-ish. So we're real close to the, breakout new highs all in the first year. I would have to say 1461, 1462 would be minor resistance because that was old highs. Your next level would be around 1475, and then obviously we could power our way up to 1510 in the roaring bull market if we are there. We're in an uptrend. Short-term trend is up, no doubt. If we get a close under 1410, that would change things to sideways to possibly down. A close under probably 86 or 90. 1390, 1385 would be very damaging, especially after this huge rally in 2 days. That could power us back down to around 1347-ish area. So I've given you some big parameters, okay? Short-term day traders, you got to give me a call. Swing traders, give me a call. I can tighten it up. We can spread NASDAQ against the Dow or the S&P depending on bullish or bearish. Or you got to give me a call. We could use options. More important, we got a round table today. It's going to be a projection of where we've been and where we're going for the first quarter on all the financials. You should be tuning in. Remember always, trading futures or option futures involves risk of loss, not suitable for everyone. I encourage you to give me a call so that I can give you more information and fine-tune your trading program. Please give me a call. Good luck, good trading.